Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Tom here, T&BH Gaming. Guys, we're in another episode of Tower Simulator 3. I've been trying to record this episode for over a week now. Last time my game crashed, and then I started one earlier today. I had to nix it in about 3 or 4 minutes in because my granddaughter showed up. Wanted to go out to get something to eat, so I took her out to get something to eat and brought her back. She washed the dog for me, so we're going to go. We did TIST, which is St. Thomas Island, and instead of going through all those tutorials, we're going to go, or career modes, we're going to go down to the North Carolina, which is Raleigh Durham, and I think all these are just defaults, all you can get unless you download the rest of it. Yeah, so we're going to jump in. We're going to see if we can do this without the game crashing too much, and we'll see what happens. All right, here we are, Raleigh Durham. Let's go ahead and hit pause here. We're going to roll in here. We're going to squish this down as much as we can. Right there is good. I don't need to see the bottom of that. We're going to get rid of the POV as always. Bring up these taxiway tags a little bit so we can see the numbers better. Let's run this down here. Let's go over and decide. I think we're going to bring them in on 2-3 right and send them out on 2-3 left. So yeah, that's good where that's at. So now let's jump out on the field here. Get a look at our airport. There, that's a better look here. We can zoom in, zoom out. Let's get our window added. Oh, so you guys can't see that. Let me flop over to the other screen so you can see it. There you go. We're going to add our ADARS window. Let's make it a little bigger so we can go like that. That should be, you know what? I'm just going to make this big like that. We'll put this up here in the corner like that. Let's get rid of the POV. Bring up the taxiway. Let's bring up our D-Bright. Let's put it right here. Bring it down to there. We don't even need it that big if we're going to do that. Move it over into this corner here. We're going to bring up our strip so we can see. And I'm just going to move it out like this. And there we go. So that's going to be all set up so we can see what's going on without having to jump back into the tower all the time. Let's jump back over to the main screen here and unpause it. And let's get ready to do some air traffic control here. Should be one coming up pretty quick. Here I'm cranking up. There we go.
Value 3330 with information Lima. Requesting push and start.
Okay, let's see if we can get this voice command thing to work correctly like it's supposed to. Value. It said magic. If you look up in the left-hand corner, you'll see what it's saying. Value 330. Value 330. All right. She's not going to do it for now, so let's we'll do it this way. We'll get on there and right click it, come on, or double click it. Yeah, double click it. Push back approved. Expect one way. 2-3 left. Send.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 23 left. Value 3330.
And that's how you have to do it sometimes if the voice recognition won't recognize what you're trying to say. It takes a little bit, I think, to get, as the game progresses, it'll start to pick it up a little better. But when you first start, I don't know what it is. It never wants to recognize what I'm saying. I could say value all day long. It'll come up magic up there in the corner. So we're running, what are we running? 54, 53 FPS. I'm hoping that helps. I turned the FPS down from 100 to 60 on all of them. And so I'm hoping that keep the game from crashing. I'm going to do a lot of saves here and there just to make sure that the game don't crash. Let's go ahead and speed up time here a little bit. Should have probably done 4 times, but
Raleigh ground,
there it
value
goes.
3330 ready to taxi.
All right, let's see if we can get it again. Value 3330. Runway 23 left.
Tailwind is too high. Takeoff delayed, value 3330.
The tailwind is too high. Go back into the tower and see where we're at. Oh, we are at 0.3 knots. We're gonna have to take off from 5 right. All right, let's. Okay, good call. Which means they need to come into 5 left. All right, let's get back out there. Value 3330. Runway 5 left.
Runway 5 left, value 3330.
And where's she going? She's going to go all the way around. So let me give her some new instructions. Runway. Value 3330, hold position. Value 3330, hold position.
Hold position, value 3330.
Should be 5 right. It should be the one I'm giving them. So, runway 5 right. Taxi. Via Alpha 7. David.
Negative, need correct runway, value 3330.
Value 3330, runway 5 right.
Runway 5 right, value 3330. Raleigh ground, value 3332 with information November, requesting push and start.
See what she's going to do.
Raleigh ground, value 3330. Are you sure this is the most logical routing? Raleigh ground, value 3334 with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 5 right. Taxi.
Runway Delta Alpha, line up and with value 3330.
I may have to
Raleigh
delete that
Durham,
plane.
value 3330. Are you sure this is the most logical routing?
Value 3334. One way, 5 right. Pushback approved.
Negative. Need pushback first.
I said-
property error.
I-
Value 3334.
So, problem there is I didn't tell them pushback approved first. Value 3334, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Value 3334.
One way, 5 right. Taxi via Charlie Foxtrot Echo.
Runway 5 right. Via Charlie Foxtrot Echo. Value 3330. Raleigh ground. Value 3330. We request a more logical routing.
I'm going to request you a more logical routing right here. Value 3330, delete. You're gone. You're out of there. It was my fault. I gave him the wrong one way to start with. Go. Go. I gave him the wrong one way to start with, so she's out of there. I should have did value 3332 at the same time. Well, I will. Value 3332, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Value 3332.
Come on out of there. Won't see anything on the D bright. Three, 332 pushing back. Yep, pushing back. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit.
Raleigh ground. Value 3334. Ready to taxi.
All right, let's see if I can do this. There's a way to tell it to follow company. So if we go back in the tower here.
Raleigh ground. Value 3332. Ready to taxi.
Tell it runway. 5
Raleigh
right.
ground. Value 3336 with information November.
Follow
Requesting
company.
push and start.
Follow company. Okay, let's see. Let's all right, let's jump back out there and see if we can get this right. Okay. Value 3332, runway 5 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 5 right. Line up and wait. Value 3332.
Value 3334, runway 5 right, follow company.
Runway 5 right. Follow company. Value 3334.
And you can do that when they follow each other, when it's the same airline. Just tell it to follow company. We'll get, as soon as it passes 3336, we'll We'll get that out of no, too far. We'll get that out of there too. Let's go jump down here so we can see what's going on here. What are you doing, 3334? Value 3334, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and clear. Value 3334.
Oh, why ain't you moving?
Runway 5 right, value 3334.
I don't know if I should tell 36 to back up or not. I don't know if this is just waiting until they get on the runway or what. Because I told it to follow company. Maybe deleting another plane. So 3332 is fixing to get on the runway. Value 3332, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure, value 3332.
Value 3334, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and clear. Value 3334.
Still not moving. Value 3336, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Value 3336.
Let's go ahead and advance a little time here, see if we can get this thing to back up quick enough. Maybe she'll follow that one.
Runway ground, value 3338 with information November, requesting push and start. Raleigh Tower, Denali 975 on final 5 left.
Denali 975, runway 5 left, cleared to land.
Runway 5 left, cleared to land. Denali 975.
Raleigh ground. Value 3336. Ready to taxi.
Valley 3336, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Negative. I'm on the ground. Value 3336.
Value 3336, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Runway 5 right. Line up and wait. Value 3336.
All right, come on, 3334.
Raleigh ground. Value 567 with information November. Requesting push and start.
Runway 5 right, value 3334.
Still not moving. Value 3334, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, value 3334.
Still not wanting to move. All right. You asked for it, value 3334. Where are you at? Right there. And gone. You're out of there. You don't want to play right. We'll get rid of you. All right, now who's up next? Value 3336 is going on there. 3334 can go. Value 3338, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 5 right, value 3338. Raleigh Tower, Denali 771 on 505 left.
Denali 771, runway 5 left, cleared to land. All right, it's getting busy now, guys.
Runway 5 left, cleared to land. Denali 771.
Get this 338 back out of here. Come on. Get back out so we can get your other guy, the 567 going. What's that one up there? Value 3336, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Value 3336.
3336 on the runway. 3338 is coming up to get ready to taxi. And what I'm doing, guys, I'll bring you over this other screen. I'm moving the strip. See, now when they call for landing and I give them clearance, I put them right here on arrival. And when these call for pushback, I give them pushback, I put them here on departure. When they end up on the, when I put them on the runway, I put them over here, and then when they reach the altitude and contact departure, I just clear them off. And when these guys get land, I'll put them over here on ground, and then when they get to their terminal, I'll clear them off.
Raleigh ground, value 3338, ready to taxi.
Value 1125, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 5 right. Value 1125.
Value 3338, runway 5 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Value 3338.
Value 567, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Getting busy now, guys.
567.
So 567 is there. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put him, grab him, put him back over here. 125. Nope, 567 is going to be first. Yep. So 567 will be first, then 125. And then let's pick this up a little bit here. Bring it down a little bit more. There we go. And we can go ahead and get rid of that one. And let's see where this Denali's going. Denali 975, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot, Denali 975. Raleigh ground, Leslie 132 with information November, requesting push and start.
Raleigh ground, value 1125 ready to taxi.
We'll wait for 567 to go ahead and get ready to taxi. All right, 567, come on.
Raleigh ground. Value 567 ready to taxi.
Value 567, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Value 567.
Value 1125, runway 5 right, line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Value 1125.
Value 3338, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure, value 3338.
Denali 771, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Denali 771.
Leslie 132, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Leslie 132.
Alrighty, getting something done here now. Three, 3, 8 in the air. There it is.
Raleigh ground, Leslie 2425 with information November, requesting push and start.
Leslie 2425, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 5 right. Leslie 2425.
Value 567, runway 5 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Value 567.
Alright, we're getting going somewhere now. That one's there. That one's on the runway. 975 is off. 32, 245.
Raleigh ground. Leslie 132 ready to taxi.
Leslie 132, runway 5 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 5 right. Line up and wait. Leslie 132.
Alright. This is not as... a little bit busier than St. Thomas, but not too bad. Not too bad so far. We can handle it. We hear the plane taking off.
Raleigh ground, Leslie 2425 ready to taxi.
Leslie 2425, runway 5 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Leslie 2425.
Value 1125, runway 5 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right.
Sorry, I'm not...
Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Value 1125.
Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys much. I'm trying to...
Raleigh ground.
It's a little hectic.
40903 with information November. Requesting push and start.
Leslie 40903, one-way 5 right.
Negative.
Yeah.
Need pushback first. Leslie 40903.
That's why I stopped in the middle of it, because I knew I forgot. Leslie 40903, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Leslie 40903.
I think there's a way you can follow the plane. I don't know if it's left shift, left control, left alt, shift alt. I forget what I set it for, but we'll have to go back and watch it to make sure. Thing is, all these planes are taking off when they, in about an hour or two game time, they'll come back around and you'll have them all landing and other planes taking off. So let's go ahead and give 132 the go ahead. Leslie 132, one-way 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Leslie 132.
0903 ready to taxi.
Leslie 40903, runway 5 right, line up and wait. That's that plane right there.
Runway 5 right, line up and wait. Leslie
So-
40903.
Got my granddaughter in here, guys. I'm showing her the game and how it works. And see this guy, right? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. He just took off. Where is he? There he is. And I get to play aircraft and controller, so
Yeah.
I would be in a tower like this, really,
Mhm.
and watching everything that's going on. But I use this view right here because I can see better. Let's get this guy going here. Leslie 2425, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 5 right.
Now he's gonna
Cleared
take
for
off.
Immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Leslie 2425.
We'll watch him take off too.
So you tell them the directions?
Yep, I give them directions around the airport. When the planes come in, I have to give them directions where to go to get to their terminal, so they can unload the passengers. It's an air traffic controller. It can be a hectic job depending on what airport you work at. This is Raleigh Durham, North Carolina. So far, not too bad, but it depends on how many planes are coming and going. And I don't have any general aviation, which is parked over here.
Yeah.
That's the general aviation.
Ground. Denali 151 with information November. Requesting push and start.
All right, see, he's right over there. See him?
Mhm.
Right there. Denali 151, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. See, so,
Pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right. Denali 151.
so how I got it set up here is I'm taking everybody and they're taking off on this side and they land on that side.
Yeah.
So they take off on 5 right and they land on 5 left. And the reason they land on 5, usually it's the other way around, 23, but this will be good for the people in the video, watching the video too. You have to pick which runway they land on. So I got them landing on 5 left. And these are all the planes that can land there. Different kind of planes that can land there. But you have to pick and you have to go by the wind. So when I started out, I went what they usually do, because they usually do 2-3 right and 2-3 left. So I had it set up that way to start with. And the first plane I had to take off, he told me he couldn't take off from that runway because of the tailwind. So then I realized, oh, the wind direction is different. So like if it's 5 left is 050, that means that's the direction. You know, so I have to. It's 038 is the closest thing to 050, so I have to go to runway 5. You know, so they can take off into the wind, not with a tailwind.
Yeah. There's a lot of directions.
So, yeah, you have to know a lot. What's my key? There it is. All right, let's get him out of here. Leslie 40903, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
I can see my planes.
40903.
Let's go to the.
Raleigh ground. Denali 151 ready to taxi.
All right, hang on, Denali 1. I'll give you. Denali 151, runway 5 right, line up and wait. It's going to go the way I want it to, right? See? That's the way it's going to go. On this yellow line right here. I could have gave it directions, so I could have said be a T1 Echo Alpha 1, and it would have went to the right one way. But it ought, you can tell them 5 right, they'll pick the most correct way. But a real air traffic controller would have told them all those taxiways to go through. He would have told them take taxiway T1 Echo.
All the cats are in here.
Yeah. They stay in here. So, but that's the way they go. So then they're gonna go that way. But this is the strips. So every time, like this one's gonna be the next plane coming out.
Yeah.
This is the plane that's out. He's on.
Does it say where they're headed at?
He should be over here. I don't know why he's on 5 right. Oh, he's on 5 right. So, oh, he's on departure. So he's on departure 5 right. And yeah, it tells you where they're going. So right here, this one is going to KRDU, which is Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, to KCLT, which I think is Cleveland.
Mhm.
But I'm not really up to date on all the call signs for the airports.
Mhm.
But I only know that KRDU is Raleigh Durham because that's the airport I'm playing at. But I think KCLT is Cleveland. Where's he at? He's still over there, so we're gonna advance time a little bit and get him over there quicker, or until somebody wants to back out. Watch him flying across there now at 4 times speed. He's gonna get up there, and I'll give him permission to take off. Now, if I don't say anything to him, he'd pull, because I told him to line up and wait. He'd pull up here on the runway, and he'd just stop, and he'd sit there until I gave him permission to take off. But I'm going to go ahead and give him permission, so he'll just go. Denali 151, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Oh, we got one coming in.
1000,
See, this is the
contact
red one.
departure.
These are the arrivals.
151.
And that's when it gets really hectic. When you get a bunch of them taking off and a bunch of them coming in at the same time, it gets really, I mean, crazy.
Mhm.
And you know they've had a lot of. You watch the news about all the plane crashes they've had lately,
Yeah.
and they're trying to blame it on the government for not,
Yeah.
for letting so many people go, but they didn't let any air traffic controllers go or anything like that. They just let bureaucrats go that they really didn't need to save our tax dollars, which is fine with me.
Raleigh ground, Denali 551 with information November, requesting push and start.
Denali 551, pushback approved, expect runway 5 right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 5 right, Denali 551.
See, but I can make it go any way I wanted to. I can make that plane come from here. I can make it go all the way down here, then down here, and then across here if I wanted to. But that's kind of the long way around, and it'd be stupid to do that because then anything coming in the land would get in the way.
Yeah.
So, and that's what you got to be mindful of. When you got to be mindful of these, they're coming in and landing on this runway here, and they're going to park here or over here, and then they're going to take off from this runway. So from coming from here or from up there. So, all right, let's get this screen back to the main airport screen for everybody. And I hear another one cranking up. You hear the plane cranking up. It's getting ready to go. All right, come on. 4 times speed. Let's go.
Raleigh Tower, Denali 1444 on final 5 left.
There he is. Denali 1444. Runway 5 left. Clear to land.
Runway 5
See him
left.
out there?
Clear to land, Denali 1444.
That's the plan.
He's way out there, and he's coming in the land right here.
551 ready to taxi.
Denali 551. Runway 5 right. Via Tango 1. Echo Alpha.
Runway 5 right, via Tango 1, Echo Alpha, Denali 551.
And that's that route right there. That's Tango 1, that's Echo, and that's Alpha. This whole taxiway. So that's the name of the road. It's like a road. But it's a taxiway for planes, but it's like a road. So that's telling them what road to take.
Yeah.
Hey, you could do this.
Yeah.
You
be
could
like-
be an air traffic controller.
I'd be scared to accidentally make two planes collide.
A lot of people are scared that it happens, though. It's happened before. They train you, though. You get pretty good at it, and you just got to pay attention.
Yeah.
You know, to what you're doing. Constantly be watching what you're doing. You don't get to goof off like, you know, oh, I'm gonna go get me a cigarette. You can't do that when you're a air traffic controller. You're on that screen. You're on that screen until it's your break time. All right. You can throw that away from me, sweetie.
Yeah.
Thank you. You going to bed?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Good night, sweetie.
Good night, guys.
All right, everybody. Had my granddaughter in here for a little bit. Spent a little time with her. She come over to visit, wash my dog for me. I'm glad this game's hanging on like this, but I am going to go ahead and real quick throw in a save in case something happens. Something awful happens. Max, lay down, behave. All right, let's get him a little time, advance a little time, guys, so we can speed this up a little bit. Well, we'll get to the bigger airports later on, and it'll get a lot more hectic. We won't be.
Raleigh Tower, Denali 1550 on final 5 left.
Denali 1550, one-way 5 left, clear to land.
Runway 5 left, clear to land. Denali 1550.
All right, we're going to let 551 go. Denali 551, runway 5 right, clear for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Denali 551.
And I do this, guys, because the contact departure thing upon reaching an altitude is because
Raleigh ground,
I'll for
Denali 1851 with information November. Requesting push and start.
because I'll forget. If I'll forget to, and then I'll get a hit for mishandling the plane because I forget to give them a departure or to contact departure. So I do it when they're on the ground, gets them out of the way, easy, ready to go. Let's get. Where is this guy going first? Okay. Denali 1851, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
Push back approved, expect runway 5 right. Denali 1851.
I may send them down Charlie Alpha. Denali 1444, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Actually,
Denali 1444.
I should have taxied them via Bravo. Yep. That would have been better. Would have been out of the way of 1851, but they should be gone by the time they. 1851 is up. That one was on the runway. 1444 is on the ground. We'll switch over, guys. Show you what I'm doing. I'm moving all these strips over there. There's a mod for this. Get back to the screen. There's a mod for this that does away with the strips and gives you a better, I don't know, more accurate or a better system for handling the planes. It's really I want to check into it and see if I can get it downloaded, but right now I'm just trying to get this to keep from crashing on me, and I'm hoping that turning the
Raleigh ground, Denali 1851 ready to taxi.
Turning the FPS down and lowering the some of the trees and stuff, the textures and stuff like that, lowering the that's going to help with from not crashing. Denali 1851, runway 5 right via Charlie Alpha.
Runway 5 right via Charlie Alpha. Denali 1851.
So see, this one's going to come down, that 1851 is going to come out here, and it's going to come down this center section here and then onto here and go straight down that way to the runway instead of going all the way across there and getting in the way of these guys here. So because I got another one coming in the land and he's going the same place. He's going back in here. This one should be going in the front right here. Nope, he's going back in there too. They're all going back in this corner section over here. So to keep this guy out of their hair, I'm just going to have him do a loop right there and go down that center taxiway there, and that'll keep him out of the way. And the problem is if I get somebody wanting to push back over here, it could cause a problem, but we could always stop him or make him wait or make them wait, but it keeps him from doing a head-on around here. So and yep, Denali 1550 is coming in for a landing here. Let's go ahead and hurry this up a little bit. Put him down on the ground. Bring you over to my strips, show you what's going on. So I'm getting rid of this one. He's already took off. As soon as 1851 gets on the runway, I'll put him here. 1444 is fixing to pull into the terminal. 1550 is on the ground. Denali 1550, taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo. Denali 1550.
That'll keep him out there. That'll keep him out here on this taxiway out here, out of the way. 1851's going over there. Speed up time here. See, he stopped short just a little bit to read his instructions. Now he's going to go down Bravo. We're almost an hour in. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder. We just had a bunch of storms
Raleigh
coming
Tower,
through here.
Denali 1602 on, final 5 left.
Denali 1602, 5 left, clear to land.
Negative, dim of the air. Denali 1602.
Denali 1602, runway 5 left, clear to land.
Runway 5 left, clear to land.
Okay, 1550 is going off the board. 1602 goes over to the arrival slot. 1851 sure is taking a sweet time getting down there to the runway. So let's speed them up. And we'll stop there. Denali 1851, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 5 right. Clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Denali 1851.
Okay, see, I put him on the runway.
Denali 1610 on final 5 left.
We'll put him right there. 162 is cleared to land. Let's Denali 1610, runway 5 left, cleared to land. So we'll click on that one, put him on the arrival slot.
Clear to land. Denali 1610.
And there you see him in the air back there, 1610 back there. And 1851 taking off. Let's give him a little speed. That way we get in as much as possible, clearing landings and takeoffs before we run into our hour. I'll probably stop this video at an hour.
Raleigh Tower, Denali
then-
312 on final 5 left.
And then next week we'll do or the next video, might even be in a few days, because it's Sunday. I may do one tomorrow, but the next video we will go ahead and try a bigger airport. Denali 312, runway 5 left, clear to land.
Runway 5 left, cleared to
But
land.
I like this game.
Denali
It's
312.
especially when you get into the more exciting and the more busier airports. It gets I don't know. It gets your adrenaline up. That's the word I'm looking for. Your adrenaline gets really out. I got 4 of them coming in over here. I'm gonna switch over here. You show you the deep right over here. So that one just took off. This one's coming in and landing. I got 3 behind him, and there's another one coming in that hasn't even requested clearance yet. But we'll get Denali 162 on the ground. I taxi him to terminal, and I can click on him, and then I can see he's going right there where that green dot is, so I know which taxi instructions to give him. So we're going to give him via Foxtrot. So Denali 1602, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Denali 1602.
So he's going to come in here, and he'll come off here, and he'll go straight across to this one, because this one's Bravo, this one's Foxtrot, and he'll take Foxtrot down right here, and he's going to loop around back here. You can see the line right there. See, that's his instructions. So that blue line, and he'll follow that blue line into his terminal. Let's go ahead and speed it up, guys.
Raleigh Tower, Magic 131 on final 5 left.
There's that last one, or that other one. It was Magic 131, runway 5 left, clear to land. Okay, he's red there, and then he turns green
Clear to land, Magic 131.
as soon as you give him instructions. So we'll see if we can get all these on the ground before we cut the video loose, before we end it. All right, 160, where are they going? They're going right up here on the front dock, right up in here, right in the middle somewhere. Denali 1610, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot, Denali 1610.
All right, here, speed them up again. This hasn't been bad. There is a way you can download the daily takeoffs and arrivals, the real ones, and put that into your game to make it more realistic. But I don't know how to do that yet. And there's another one coming in there. Denali 312, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot, Denali 312.
And it's going in the same place as that one, as that 1610. So we're good there.
Raleigh Tower, Denali 4216 on final 5 left.
Denali 4216, runway 5 left, clear to land. It's just weird how they did it this time.
Runway 5 left, clear to land. Denali 4216.
All the planes take off first, and then they come in landing. Usually you get them taking off and landing at the same time. That's really, really hectic.
Raleigh ground.
Trying to keep everybody from crossing each other.
With information November. Requesting push and start.
Trying to get everybody from crossing each other is a little difficult. Leslie 2178, pushback approved. Expect runway 5 right.
5 right. Leslie 2178.
Now, I told him to expect runway 5 right. I could have told him to push back facing east, which would have been the same thing. Let's see where this magic air is going. So he's just going a little bit further down in here on the front. Magic 131. Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot. Magic 131.
Getting a little busy now. We got them coming in and taking off at the same time, which is more realistic, and I like it better than that, which you wouldn't really have. Right now, this is a two-person job because you have the arrival, and then which would be one person handling all the arrivals, and then when they switch them over to ground, they would switch it over into another person who would give you taxi instructions and stuff. So the ground would be ground and departure. So he would control people coming in, where they're going to go, and giving them approval to push back and taxi instructions to the runway. And then you would, there's the crash. Has my audio been off this whole time?